29 to JK is a peculiar manga that I read ages ago. It's fairly short with just 6 volumes or 29 chapters, and according to Mal, 2,377 users, including me, have completed it, with 2,536 currently reading it and 393 having dropped it. From these users, it has a quite low rating of 6.78 out of 10, which in terms of manga and really anything on Mal is pretty low. And honestly, I can see why. 29 to JK is a fairly self-explanatory manga, but in case you were unaware of what JK means, I'll go over it. JK is an abbreviation used in Japan of Joshi Kosei, or high school girl. And the middle part of the title, to, is the Japanese particle meaning end, giving us a fully translated title of 29 and high school girl. You probably got the picture now. This is a romantic comedy revolving around Eiji Yariba, a 29-year-old sales team coach at a call center, and Karen Minamisato, a 15-year-old aspiring writer who's also the granddaughter of the CEO of the company Eiji works at. As I'm sure you can all tell, that is a pretty large age gap. While every culture and every person has their different rule for how young they can go, the typical rule is 7 years older than half your age. For Eiji, who is 29, that put his lowest possible dating age at 21 and a half, which makes Karen way out of his range. So it sounds like Chris Hansen and the FBI gotta give this a FIBA files I'm talking to. But, well, that's whack as hell. Let's ignore that for now. Eiji is the main character of the story. He's a hotshot coach with employees who absolutely adore him, and that is made apparent right off the bat. That is after a quick teaser, which I can't show here because I don't want to get banned, but let's just say it has a lot of skin-toned color. Get the picture? But right after that, we're introduced to him, some co-workers, and his work environment. Following that, after work, Karen appears, and after a common book falling, try to protect woman, end up in spicy position, Eiji reveals some important information about his past. Now, for the sake of not giving any spoilers, in case you decide you want to read this, I'll leave it at that. But I do want to add that the main plot revolves around Eiji being a mentor to Karen, and Eiji's workplace and some drama that happens there. Oh, and also Eiji's conflict with the CEO, who, as I mentioned earlier, is Karen's grandfather. Now overall, it's an aight manga. I think that it does have moments where it shines a bit. I think it has some good messages and thought-provoking scenes regarding, people's past dreams. At the time of this manga, it really spoke to me honestly, since I had just published my first book. I'm not sure a lot of you guys know that, but yes, I did actually publish a book back in 2019. Still up for sale, but honestly, I don't recommend it. While I'm proud of what I did do with it, I think I do way better, and one day I might end up rewriting it, so I'll just wait off until then. But that's enough of me getting sidetracked. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys more about it, but until then, let's get back to the rom-com manga. This story as a whole isn't bad either. I do think that the main character is a bit too perfect at times, as in he always has a solution or whatnot, and I think he's just too good. And also the antagonists throughout the series are too evil. Apart from perhaps the main one, but it's been so long since I read it that I really can't say that 100%. I have to reread the entire thing to get a clear opinion on that, and honestly, I really do not want to do that. But from what I remember, apart from the grandfather / CEO, a lot of the other antagonists were hyper villainized, I guess you could say. Other than the plot and the characters, there really isn't much more I can talk about. I mean, the art is fine, it's cute, there aren't any glaring issues. That's honestly to be expected though of something that's published. I think I could say that about literally any manga out there for the most part. Now, without giving any spoilers away for the ending, I will say it is interesting. I think that the author certainly made some interesting choices in how he wanted to go about this series. Personally, I would have gone a different route. I think that the theme of the story is fantastic. I think the theme is actually really good. Not the whole dating a 15-year-old. I'm talking about basically not giving up on your dreams, pursuing them, and really just not letting all of them go to waste. I think it's a great message. But the way that this manga went about it was interesting, to say the least. Now, at the end of the day, this is a very mid manga. It's not really it's not a bad read, honestly, but it isn't something I tell you that you have to read. I think that the MAL rating is completely fair. I'd put it at a 6.5 to 6.75. As I said, it's not fantastic, but it's also not the worst. But anyways, with all that having been said, this has been Senpai Supreme. Some of my latest videos are popping up on the screen right now. Let's go check them out. I got anime reviews, manga reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm sure you will enjoy. And also, if you enjoy my content, remember to leave a like, leave a cool comment, love reading them, and subscribe, as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so any interaction that you do with the video helps me out a bunch. But once again, it's been Senpai Supreme, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.
Hello everyone, I am Chinese Emperor, the king of the king. What? You have not subscribed to Senpai Supreme? You must be the enemy of the CCP. Minus 15,000 social credit, like, comment, and subscribe to just now. And perhaps I will spare your family. Thank you.